know they trying to knock me down, I ain't going out. As the culture turns, you gotta figure it out. They see you getting it poppin', they gon' try and come around. I be down to go out like and keep a live round. In the blick, get you hit. Bitch, we gon' get you first. Don't get caught up in the mix. Better watch out for that blitz. Can't deny that I'm lit. You can't deny that I'm lit.
Can't deny that I'm lit. Gotta ride with your blick. Fuck watching for the option. Be the cops to get you hit. I just right up off the porch. Mama said stay up out the mix. Niggas up when I was broke. They left me down on my dick.
All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Jameer with the Journalism, presented to you by As the Culture Turns. All right, now before we get into everything, make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more content just like this. All right, y'all. So on today's episode, we will be discussing something that just went viral on the internet at the 2025 Grammy Awards. All right, so it involves the singer, Babyface, songwriter, the Babyface, legendary, the Babyface, all right, and up-and-coming singer Chapel Roan. All right, so the incident had more so to do with the reporters on the red carpet. So there has already been an awkward interaction on the red carpet, and it involves, again, the Babyface and Chapel Roan. Video from the red carpet is circulating on social media of a moment between the red carpet correspondents for AP and the legendary 65-year-old songwriter and record producer. Side note, I didn't know Babyface was 65. So in the clip, Babyface is in the middle of speaking when the reporters notice that the 26-year-old rise and fall of a Midwest princess singer is coming up behind him. All right, so I'm going to play the clip that went viral, and then we will discuss.
To you about just the rise of women in R&B and the way they were really at the forefront. Can you talk about just this new trend that we're seeing in R&B, where we're seeing more of a fusion? We're seeing people blend the genre with pop, blend the genre with hip hop and rock as well.
Yes, I think it's interesting.
Chapel.
You guys want to do that? Go do that.
So sorry, Babyface. I'm so sorry. Hello, how's it going, Chapel? Hello.
First question I want to ask, maybe that's a part of her aesthetic. What the hell was that? Like, what did Chapel Roan have on? Is that the aesthetic, the white geisha, Chinese, kimono makeup, but again, I don't want to make this about Chapel Roan because she's going to catch some unnecessary strays. It's these reporters. So in that clip, you saw what had happened. Now, I want to first start off by saying that the question that the reporter had asked was a very good question. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed the question that she asked about, the current R&B singers and how they're mixing other genres into the R&B world. That was a really good, well thought out question. Now the thing that got me is that jittery co-host of hers who couldn't sit still, as if she, was drinking 3 pots of coffee and just over there, bouncing up and down and, couldn't control herself. She couldn't even sit there and wait until he answered that question at least. That's how immature and how disrespectful this comes off, especially with him being a black man and you being a white woman. And it's Black History Month, just to throw that out there. So it just felt very disrespectful on top of him being a legend. And even if it wasn't Babyface, it's still disrespectful to do that to any artist, to any actress, to any entertainer that's doing the interview. Have courtesy and wait until they are finished answering the question, and then you can go do what you want to do and go chase down the next celebrity. Like, god damn, the disrespect was real. And just how I think it was real, social media also caught wind and have been calling the interaction rude and disrespectful. I'm going to show a couple comments and then we will discuss. All right, so the first comment says, they should never work again. Not disrespecting, arguably, one of the best songwriters of all time, K Mason 211 said. Next, I have Stop Minding Miria. I don't know what that means, but not on Black History. Whites to the back immediately. All right, so I ain't gonna say all that, but I understand the sentiment and the energy behind that statement. And next, it says she better be fired by the end of the night. And I agree with that. I think that she should be fired. She should be reprimanded in some way, shape, or form because, again, it was disrespectful and it brought negative publicity to the AP media outlet. You know, they are there at the Grammys to get viral videos of them, you know, interviewing people, getting exclusives and different things like that. But now the focus is on the disrespectful reporter correspondent that they had on the Grammy red carpet that again couldn't even respect this legend of a specimen of a man who has contributed to a lot of Grammy award winning and nominated songs, might I add, you know. So for me, I just feel like that was very disrespectful, and you know, she deserves everything that she is going to get. Now, hold on one second, because I do want to remind people, just in case they don't know who the hell Babyface is, because Babyface again wrote lots of songs, and I'm only going to go and list a few of the songs that was Grammy nominated or won. So Babyface, the greatest songwriter of all time, had a hand in writing songs such as "Don't Be Cruel," "Every Little Step," My. He won Best R&B Song for "End of the Road" by Boyz II Men in 1993. He won Album of the Year as a producer for the Bodyguard original soundtrack. "Can We Talk" by Tevin Campbell was nominated. "You Mean the World to Me," "I'll Make Love to You" by Boyz II Men. Come on, "Red Light Special" by TLC. Like, the list just goes on and on. "Count on Me," the "Waiting to Exhale" soundtrack. And these are all songs that were Grammy nominated or Grammy award winning. And I'm just going down that particular list. So I say all of that to say that put some respect on Bull name. You feel me? Like, this is the Babyface. And this reporter, I just feel as though was very disrespectful. And I do feel as though that there should be an apology for Babyface. And now that I look at it, I was looking on the internet and I do see that they did post an apology. So this reporter, and I want to say this before I get to the apology, it probably is a little unfair that both reporters are getting the backlash. However, when Babyface walked away and said, "Oh, that's what y'all want to do," you feel me? The reporter who asked the question should have, you know, asked Babyface to answer the question. She should have shushed her co-host and been like, "Yo, like, you know, did a little tap or something." That's what she should have done. So she should have definitely, you know, made sure that he, you feel me, finished answering the question, because it was a very good thought out question that I felt like she had asked, you know. So I definitely think Babyface did the right thing by walking away. So an apology has been issued by AP News and the correspondence on the red carpet. So let's take a look at that right now.
Kicking us off, but we want to thank you. But first, I wanted to say that I'm really sorry about interrupting Babyface. Chapel Roan had come up, and there was a lot of commotion, as there is on these carpets. But I'm a big Babyface fan, and as are we all. And so I just wanted to say that that I really apologize. But thank you so much for having me, you guys. It's been great.
You a big Babyface fan, but then if you're a big fan of Babyface, then why would you disrespect Babyface right in his face? Like, that don't make sense. If you're such a big Babyface fan, I'm happy that they did make her apologize right then and there, because that's what she needed to do. You know, and if you look at the video, the black boy looked like he ain't fucking with her. Like, listen here, you disrespected the Babyface, and the other reporter know that she got secondhand backlash. You know, so I just feel as though that for her to sit there and also say that there was a lot of commotion, you were a part of the commotion. Like, you contributed to the negative press that this media outlet is probably going to get for the next few days, because they're going to get this negative press for the next couple of days for sure. So, hey, I guess we got to respect the apology, but I don't respect someone like her, because the apology to me is not a sincere apology, because if you're a fan of Babyface, you would never do that to someone you're a fan of. Chapel Roan, wherever her name is, she's gonna be there. You could have went and got her at any time, but this is the Babyface. And I don't want to be disrespectful to Chapel Roan, but I really don't know who she is. I do know that she is nominated for a lot of the big awards tonight, so she is obviously someone. I don't know who she is, but again, that is someone that I've seen in multiple articles. They say she is an up and coming star. That's good. But while you have a legend in your face, the Babyface, you put some respect on Babyface name, and you don't ever do that. And again, the optics don't look good with you being a white woman and him being a successful black man. All right, so I want to know what y'all think about it in the comments. Do y'all think the reporter was disrespectful? Do y'all think Babyface did the right thing by walking away and not taking it personal, going back and forth with them? And what are your thoughts on the apology? Do you think the apology was sincere, or do you think it was something that they had to do to avoid all of the negative backlash that they're going to get anyway? Let me know down below in the comments. And again, this has been an episode of Jameer with the Journalism, presented to you by As the Culture Turns. If you want to follow me, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Jameer with 3 underscores like you see, and also follow at As the Culture Turns. And again, make sure that you subscribe to that YouTube channel. And again, this has been Jameer with the Journalism, and I do my research.